All right, have you ever had some disappointing fragrance purchases? I have, and I want to talk about it. I want some therapy. I want to be able to vent to you guys, okay? So today, I'm going to go over my top 5 most disappointing fragrance purchases ever. And there's a couple really, really bad ones. Stay tuned. All right, welcome to Just Breathe Fragrances. On this show, we've experienced thousands of fragrances across every category to bring you honest, insightful, and unbiased reviews, interviews, and much more so you can smell your absolute best in every moment that matters. Okay, so for me, I like to sample before I buy a full bottle. However, sometimes I get carried away and I just buy a full bottle. Maybe it's inexpensive, or maybe I had a recommendation from an influencer or in a group or something like that. Today, I want to talk about 5 of my most disappointing purchases ever, and there's some pretty bad ones, okay? And I'm gonna rate them, and I'm gonna start with the least disappointing to the absolute most disappointing at the very last. So make sure you stay tuned, because in my opinion, that's one that you want to steer clear of for sure. And I'm forcing myself to relive these experiences live on camera. And so this one is Banana Republic Tobacco and Tonka Bean. So this is disappointing because it actually smells pretty good. But from the time it leaves the atomizer to here, it's got about a 5-minute shelf life, and then you can't smell it anymore. So I actually really like this one, and I can't remember how much it cost, but I think it was like 20 bucks, something like that. It's very inexpensive for Banana Republic's Tobacco and Tonka Bean. And it's actually really nice. It's wild how good this is for how much it costs. And you know, you're getting a sweet vanilla tobacco Tonka Bean. It's really nice, guys, you know, but the challenge is I might go 20-25 sprays with this, and you can't hardly smell it. It's a skin scent after 45 minutes to an hour. It has like no projection, no longevity. It is a skin scent. But if you do like 20-25 sprays of this, then, you know, just knowing that someone's gonna have to be right on you, it might make a good date night fragrance. It's actually really nice. It's smooth, it's not sharp. Vanilla, tobacco, Tonka Bean, semi-sweet, not too sweet. It's not bad. Just sucks when it comes to projection and longevity. So that's Banana Republic's Tobacco and Tonka Bean. Now, the next is one that I think that it's okay. But whenever I first got it, it was bitter, sharp, and just was, I can smell it right now. It's okay at best. I think most people won't like Maison Alhambra's Bright Peach. Okay, so this is a clone of Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. And it's not too bad, okay, but it's peach, it's green. It is kind of bitter and sharp, right? The greenness makes it a little bitter, a little sharp. And if I remember correctly, in the base, it had a note of cognac and honey as well. So it's got some sweetness, it's got some bitterness, it's contrast for sure. It's got some greenness, and it's definitely got that peach. So as far as a summertime fragrance, it's not bad. Plus, I think it's about 20 bucks too. It's not bad, but it is a little punchy, okay? So I think a lot of people will be turned off by this. I kind of am. It's just too bitter and punchy, right? It's very sharp. So if you like peach fragrances and you don't mind gambling, you might try Maison Alhambra's Bright Peach, but for me, it's kind of disappointing. Now that it's macerated for a year and some change, it's actually a little bit better. Whenever I first got it, no thank you. The next one is actually a clone as well. So this is Declassified's Subtile 33. So for me, it's inspired by Le Labo's Subtile 33. For me, I'm not really big into woodsy fragrances, and this smells like sawdust. If you've ever smelled sawdust, you know, if you've had like a chainsaw and cut a tree down, smelled just a handful of sawdust or something like that, that's what this smells like. Whenever I first smelled it, I smelled like dill pickles, right? It smelled like a pickle, and like a woodsy pickle. I know it's weird to describe it that way, but it's very, very sandalwood forward. So if you like sandalwood, if you like dry, powdery, woodsy fragrances, if you want to smell like a lumberjack, if you want to smell like sawdust, it's not terrible. And I think I got this for less than 20 bucks. Sometimes you get what you pay for, right? Yeah, it just smells like sawdust. Sorry. And that's not for me. I'll never wear that. I've got a friend of mine that might like it, so I'll probably give it to her. The next one was, and by the way, Banana Republic, that was a Burlington find, and so was Declassified. So the next one was recommended to me in a Facebook group, okay? It is Latafa's Ragba, okay? So I let a couple people smell this. One of them said, smells like barbecue sauce, right? I could see where they would say this. So this is a vanilla oud fragrance with some incense as well. It's kind of sweet, but you know, it's not bad looking, right? But golly, it stinks, in my opinion. Fragrance is so subjective, right? But this just doesn't smell sexy. It doesn't smell clean. It doesn't smell like, I don't even want to smell it anymore. Okay, I can smell it. Anyway, that's Latafa's Ragba. Latafa puts out some amazing fragrances. I've probably got, I don't know how many Latafa fragrances I have, and I'm in love with quite a few of them. That's just not one of them. I've never sprayed it on skin. I wouldn't, but on a tester strip, it smells, someone said it smells like barbecue sauce. I could see where they would say that. I can smell it right now. It does not smell appealing at all. It doesn't smell like you would want that as a fragrance, a cologne, a perfume, a room spray. It smells really bad, in my opinion. Jeez Louise. But it's not the worst. Okay, so in first place is Insurrection 2. Insurrection 2. Okay, and man, so this one I got on a trade because I wanted he said it was a honey tobacco fragrance, and okay, so this smells like cough syrup. That's what it smells like to me. Okay, so I guess I could understand where someone might say honey tobacco, perhaps. And I know there's a vanilla note in there. To me, it just smells like cough syrup. That's what it smells like to me, is cough syrup. I don't know. So Insurrection 2, it obviously doesn't invoke the same sort of reaction that Ragba does, right? But I honestly could see where someone might wear that one. I just can't imagine this one. Why would anyone want to smell like cough syrup? I don't like it. And I don't think you would. I don't know how much this costs, but I know it's not much, okay? And I wouldn't pay a dime for it. I would never wear this. Like, I can't imagine someone waking up and wanting to smell like cough syrup. That's what that smells like to me. I don't like it, all right? So, yeah, no bueno. Okay, so I put myself through the trauma of experiencing those 5 all over again, just so you would know my thoughts, and I would say steer clear of those. The only one that I would say, really these 2, Bright Peach and Banana Republic's tobacco and tonka bean, those might be worth picking up because they're dirt cheap, and for what they are, they're not bad. It's just 30 sprays of a fragrance. If that's what's needed, like in tobacco and tonka bean, then I don't know. But so what I like to do is go ahead and drop in the comments section what's been a couple of your most disappointed fragrance purchases. I know that you've got to have some stories too, so feel free to tell a story in the comments section. I love to hear big wins as well as, you know, big disappointments. And remember, a great scent doesn't just smell good, it says something. So choose what smells right for you and just breathe.